Bangladesh witnessed gross violation of human rights during long military regimes after 1975 carnage, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Nation pledges to stamp out militancy from the country as it recalls today countrywide bomb attacks by JMB on 17 August 2005. This time too, BNP will be caught up for its hodgepodge alliance as in the past, says Obaidul Qadir. Government to take stern action if anybody increases transportation cost following rise in fuel price, says Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Five JMB militants sentenced to death for bombing at two mosques inside Isa Khan Navy base in Chattogram in 2015. Turkey and Israel agree to restore full diplomatic relations after years of discord. And Bangladeshi archers win a silver and two bronze medals at the ongoing 5th Islamic Solidarity Games in Turkey. Assalamu alaikum, this is Kimi Orin welcoming you to News at 10 on BTV and BTV World. You have just heard the highlights, now on to the details.
হিন্দু ভাই খ্রিস্টান ভাই বৌদ্ধ ভাইদের বলি তোমাদের উপর এতদিন যে অত্যাচার মাঝে মাঝে হয়েছে সে আমি জানি ভবিষ্যতে সে অত্যাচার হবে না মুসলমানের যে অধিকার এই দেশের হিন্দু খ্রিস্টান বৌদ্ধ সেই অধিকার এই বাংলার মাটিতে হবে
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said Bangladesh had witnessed gross violation of human rights during the long military regimes after 1975 carnage. She said this while UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Michelle Bachelet paid a courtesy call on her at Ganobhavan this morning. Press Secretary to the Prime Minister Ihsanul Karim briefed the newsmen after the meeting. The Premier said Father of the nation and the then President Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, along with most of his family members, were brutally assassinated on August 15 in 1975. She added that she and her younger sister Sheikh Rehana survived the 1975 massacre as they were abroad at the time. Bachelet, who was president for Chile for 2 times, said her family also had to suffer inhuman torture like Bangladesh Prime Minister when an oppressive government was in power in her country. During the meeting, they discussed the current world issues and agreed that the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, Russia-Ukraine war, sanctions and counter-sanctions have created crises across the globe. On Rohingya issue, the Prime Minister said Myanmar does not refuse that Rohingyas are their nationals, but they are yet to respond to repatriate their displaced citizens. Myanmar will have to take their nationals back to their country, she said. Foreign Minister Dr. A.K. Abdul Momen, State Minister Mohammad Shahriar Alam, Principal Secretary Dr. Ahmed Kaikos, and UN Resident Coordinator in Dhaka Gwen Lewis were present. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid urged the judiciary to take proper steps to reduce the sufferings of the litigants and ensure justice at the earliest by using information technology. The President made the call when a delegation of Bangladesh Supreme Court judges led by Chief Justice Hassan Faiz Siddiqui submitted the Bangladesh Supreme Court Annual Report 2021 to him at Bangabhavan this evening. Later, President's Press Secretary Mohammad Join Al-Abidin told the reporters that during the meeting, the Chief Justice apprised the President of various aspects of the reports and overall activities of the Supreme Court. President Mohammad Abdul Hamid expressed satisfaction over the activities of Supreme Court. The President hoped that the judiciary would continue its relentless efforts to reach the benefits of independence to the doorsteps of the people. Secretaries to the President were present. Dhaka North and South City Awami League jointly organized rally and demonstration procession today, protesting countrywide series bomb blast that happened on August 17, 2005. Leaders and workers of Awami League and its associate organizations thronged at the Engineers Institution's premises to attend the protest rally. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir attended the rally as chief guest. Dhaka North City Awami League President Sheikh Bazlur Rahman presided over the rally, which was also addressed by Awami League Presidium members Begum Motia Chaudhry, Dr. Abdul Razak, Jahangir Kobi Nanok, Abdul Rahman, Mufazzal Hossain Chaudhry Maya, and Advocate Kamrul Islam.
আন্দোলনে হবে, রাজপথে হবে, নির্বাচনে হবে। গতবারের মতো জগা খিচুড়ি ঐক্য ধরা খেয়েছেন, এবারও ধরা খাবেন। ফখরুল সাহেব, আপনি বোধহয় জানেন না, আপনি যে নালিশ করেছেন এই নালিশের বিচার করার এখতিয়ার মিচেল ব্যাচেলেটের নেই। বাংলাদেশে জঙ্গিবাদের পৃষ্ঠপোষক বিএনপি, বাংলাদেশে জঙ্গিবাদের কারখানা বিএনপি, এদের রুখতে হবে।
The nation is recalling today the countrywide simultaneous bomb attacks carried out by the banned militant outfit Jamaatul Mujahideen Bangladesh (JMB) on 17 August 2005. 2 persons were killed and over 50 people wounded as the outfit carried out the bomb attacks at about 500 points in all districts except Munshiganj on that day. Different socio-cultural organizations and political parties observed the 17th anniversary of the serial blast with a renewed call to stamp out militancy from the country. Police said 159 cases were lodged in different parts of the country over the blasts. Trial in 94 cases has already been completed, in which 334 people were sentenced with different jail terms, while trial in 55 cases against 386 JMB operatives were under trial, the sources said. 27 accused in the serial blasts were handed down with death penalty and 8 of them were hanged. Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmud has said, government will take strict action if anybody increase the transportation cost of goods unnecessarily by taking advantage of rise in fuel price. He said this while unveiling cover of compilation of 100 songs on Bangabandhu at the conference room of the ministry today.
মূল্যস্ফীতি শুধু মাত্র বাংলাদেশের ক্ষেত্রে ঘটেছে তা নয়, বিশ্বব্যাপী মূল্যস্ফীতি ঘটেছে। ইউরোপিয়ান ইউনিয়নের সার্বিক মূল্যস্ফীতি হচ্ছে 9.6%, যুক্তরাষ্ট্রে মূল্যস্ফীতি হচ্ছে 8.5%, যুক্তরাজ্যে 9.4% এবং পাকিস্তানে 25%, অস্ট্রেলিয়ায় 9% উপরে। সেই জায়গায় আমাদের দেশে মূল্যস্ফীতি হচ্ছে 7.5%-এর উপরে। এটি কিন্তু মে মাসের আগ পর্যন্ত 7%-এর নিচে ছিল এবং এটি রাশিয়া ইউক্রেন যুদ্ধের কারণে হয়েছে। তবে এই কথা সঠিক যে সাম্প্রতিক সময়ে বাংলাদেশ সরকার তেলের মূল্য বৃদ্ধি করতে বাধ্য হয়েছে, বৃদ্ধি করে পাশের বাড়ি পশ্চিমবাংলার সমপর্যায়ে নিয়ে যাওয়া হয়েছে। আমাদের দেশে যেমন ডিজেলের মূল্য 114 টাকা, পশ্চিমবাংলায়ও কিন্তু টাকার বিনিময় হার যদি হিসাব করা হয় তাহলে 114-15, কোনো কোনো ক্ষেত্রে 16 টাকা দাঁড়ায়। এবং পেট্রোল এবং অক্টেনের মূল্য আমাদের দেশে বৃদ্ধি করার পর যা, সেখানেও তা। সুতরাং মূল্য সমন্বয় করা হয়েছে। এইটার সুযোগ নিয়ে কিছু কিছু অসাধু ব্যবসায়ী তারা নিজেদের মুনাফা বাড়ানোর জন্য পণ্যের মূল্য বাড়িয়ে দিয়েছে এবং পরিবহনের আপনার খরচও তারা বাড়িয়ে দিয়েছে। এটি কোনোভাবেই কাম্য নয়, এটি কোনোভাবেই গ্রহণযোগ্য নয়। আমাদের সরকার মনিটর করছে এবং আমি আশা করব ব্যবসায়ী নেতৃবৃন্দ এ ব্যাপারে ভূমিকা রাখবেন। সরকার প্রয়োজনে এদের বিরুদ্ধে কঠোর ব্যবস্থা গ্রহণ করবে।
Replying to a question from journalists about the strike called by the leftist parties, Dr. Hassan Mahmood said, BNP and anti-liberation forces should not be gainer from their activities.
বাম ভাইরা মুক্তিযুদ্ধের সপক্ষের শক্তি, তাই আমি তাদেরকে সম্মান করি। গণতান্ত্রিক নিয়ম মেনে যে কেউ প্রতিবাদ করতে পারে, কিন্তু বাম ভাইদেরকে আমি বিনীতভাবে অনুরোধ জানাবো তাদের কর্মকাণ্ডে যেন স্বাধীনতা বিরোধী অপশক্তি, জঙ্গি গোষ্ঠী এবং যারা দেশবিরোধী অপশক্তি বিএনপি সহ অন্যরা লাভবান না হয়। যারা স্বাধীনতা বিরোধী অপশক্তিকে লালন করে, অপশক্তিকে তোষণ করে, তাদের হাতে যেন দেশটা চলে না যায়, সেভাবে যেন তারা তাদের কর্মকাণ্ড না করে।
Prime Minister's personal assistant Jahangir Alam, singer Nisa Kalam, and artist father Abul Kalam also spoke on the occasion. Jatiyo Party organized a discussion meeting titled Sriti Tarpon at the National Press Club today, marking the 47th martyrdom anniversary of Father of the Nation Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman and the National Mourning Day. Awami League Joint General Secretary and Information Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood attended the function as chief guest. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Hassan Mahmood said, all progressive and pro-liberation forces will have to remain united for implementing the dreams of Father of the Nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman.
আসুন মুক্তিযুদ্ধের সকল সপক্ষের শক্তির, প্রগতি উন্নয়নের পক্ষের সকল শক্তির ঐক্য এবং সংহতিকে আরও দৃঢ় করি, তাহলেই অপশক্তির হাত থেকে দেশকে রক্ষা করা সম্ভবপর হবে।
Speaking on the occasion, Chairman of Jatiyo Party Anwar Hussain Monju said, undisputed leader like Bangabandhu never dies.
জাতীয় ঐক্যের কথা তিনি বলেছেন যে লক্ষ্য আমাদের বঙ্গবন্ধু যে স্বপ্ন সেটা বাস্তবায়ন করতে গেলে জাতীয় ঐক্যের প্রয়োজন হয়। তিনি সেই জাতীয় ঐক্য সৃষ্টি করেছিলেন।
The function was also addressed by JASHO General Secretary Shirin Akhtar MP, General Secretary of Jatiyo Party Sheikh Shohidul Islam, General Secretary of Sammobadi Dol Dilip Borua, JP President member Sadiq Siddiqui, and central leaders of Jatiyo Party. Later, special munajat was offered seeking divine blessings for the departed souls of Bangabandhu and other martyrs of 15th August. A Chattogram court has sentenced 5 JMB militants to death in a case filed for bombings at 2 mosques inside Bangladesh Navy's Isa Khan base in Chattogram in 2015. Chattogram Anti-Terrorism Tribunal Judge Abdul Halim passed the order today. The death row convicts are Abdul Mannan, Ramjan Ali, Bablu Rahman Rani, Abdul Ghaffar, and M. Shakhawat Hussain. Of them, Shakhawat is absconding. The court also fined them 50,000 taka each. On December 18 in 2015, 24 Muslim devotees were injured when a number of bombs exploded at the 2 mosques. A discussion and dua mahfil was held today at Betar Bhavan, marking National Mourning Day and Martyrdom Anniversary of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Mohammad Mokbul Hussain spoke at the function as chief guest. In his speech, the Information and Broadcasting Secretary said, sacrifice of Father of the Nation will be successful once Sonar Bangla is built. Director General of Bangladesh Betar Khadija Begum presided over the discussion, which was also addressed by Bangabandhu Chair by Bangladesh University Professionals BUP Professor Dr. Said Anwar Hussain and Director General of Press Institute of Bangladesh PIB Zafar Wazed. The speakers have laid emphasis on the usage of technologies in facilitating the accessibility of students with disabilities in higher education. They put the importance while speaking at a National Advisory Committee meeting held at the University Grants Commission UGC in Dhaka today. The Nottingham Trent University, UK, Jahangirnagar University and BUET jointly organized the meeting, which was supported by the UGC. With the coordination of Dr. Mufti Mahmood, the meeting was presided over by Professor Bishojit Chondo, member of the UGC, and Mr. Kamrul Islam Chaudhry of the Ministry of Social Welfare, sharing the current initiatives of the government to facilitate the participation of students with disabilities in higher education. Representatives from different government and non-government offices and members of civil society shared their views in the meeting. Now news from the world of sports. Bangladeshi archers won a silver and 2 bronze medals at the ongoing 5th Islamic Solidarity Games in Konya, Turkey. It's the first medals for Bangladesh in this year's tournament. Bangladesh faced Turkey in the final of the compound women's team division. Rukhsana Akhtar, Shamuli Roy and Pushpita Zaman competed with the hosts but eventually lost by 229 to 222 points. In the recurve men's team event, Bangladesh defeated Saudi Arabia by 6-0 set points to win the bronze medal. Roman Sana, Shagor Islam and Hakim Ahmed Rubel played for Bangladesh in the recurve men's team. The red and green archers won the bronze medal by defeating Uzbekistan by 6-2 set points in the recurve women's team match. Dia Siddiqui, Beauty Roy and Nasreen Akhtar played for Bangladesh in the recurve women's team event. Before we end the bulletin, headlines once again. Bangladesh witnessed gross violation of human rights during long military regimes after 1975 carnage, says Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Nation pledges to stamp out militancy from the country as it recalls today countrywide bomb attacks by JNB on August 17, 2005. This time too, BNP will be caught up for its hodgepodge alliance as in the past, says Obaidul Qadir. Government to take stern action if anybody increases transportation cost following rise in fuel price, says Dr. Hassan Mahmood. Five JMB militants sentenced to death for bombing at 2 mosques inside Isa Khal Navy base in Chattogram in 2015. Turkey and Israel agreed to restore full diplomatic relations after years of discord. And Bangladeshi archers win a silver and 2 bronze medals at the ongoing 5th Islamic Solidarity Games in Turkey. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for staying with us, and we request you to follow health guidelines. Wear mask and stay safe from Corona. Khoda Hafiz.